Welcome back to my channel. I'm Cece with One Green Pea. I get asked a lot of questions about plant care, and I love answering them. It brings me so much pleasure to help people along in this hobby that I'm so passionate about. And I thought perhaps you have some of those same questions. So I've created a series of videos where I answer the most common questions. Just a reminder, if you ever have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below or come see me on Instagram. I'm there just about daily, posting reels and tips and tricks and ideas to help you along on your plant journey. Now let's get to those questions. One of the most common questions that I get is about why leaves turn yellow. Leaves can turn yellow on a plant for a number of different reasons, but here are the most common reasons. Number one is just normal aging. Lower, older leaves tend to fall off as the plant grows. It's just part of the growth cycle. Another major reason is moisture stress. So that could mean too much water, and in that case, the roots are drowning basically, and so the leaves die. On the other hand, it could be too little water, and then the plant is shedding leaves basically to preserve its life. Another major reason that leaves turn yellow is a lack of light. If you notice that the leaves turning yellow are farthest from the light source, then that could be what's happening. And in that case, I would move the plant closer to light or just simply rotate it more often. And the final, most common reason that leaves turn yellow is nutrient deficiency. If you haven't been fertilizing regularly, your plant could simply need its vitamins. Another very common question that I get is, does it matter what soil I use? And the answer is yes, it absolutely does. You need to use a soil that is designed for indoor house plants. That means you can't use your garden soil or bagged soil that is designed for outdoor plants. You need something that is going to meet the needs of indoor house plants. When you're just starting out, I highly recommend just using the very best organic indoor house plant soil mix that you can find. Two of my favorites come from Espoma and Fox Farm. I'll link those down below. If you want to get fancy, then you can start adding amendments to meet the particular needs of different plants. I like to mix in perlite and orchid bark to help the breathability of the soil and to help it to dry out a little more quickly. It's not necessary, but it's really fun to experiment. A related question to the soil question is, can I reuse soil? And the answer is probably. If you are repotting your plant and you have some leftover soil and that plant is free of pests, insects, then most likely that soil is fine to reuse as long as you are fertilizing regularly. Another burning question that I get all the time is, how often should I water? And the answer is, it's complicated. I did a whole video on this and I'm going to link it here so you can watch that. But the short answer is, instead of a strict watering schedule, I want you to be on a check-in schedule. So say every 3 to 5 days, have a reminder on your phone to check in on your plants. What you're doing is checking for signs that the plant needs watered, signs of the foliage wilting, or most easy is to put your finger in the soil, feel the soil. So you're going to press your finger into the soil up to about the second knuckle and check. If it feels dry, then it's time to water. If you feel any moisture on there at all, then very likely that plant can go another day, 2 days, 3 days before it needs another drink. Thank you for watching my video today on the most common questions that I get about houseplant care. Remember, no one has all the answers. We all have questions. We're just learning together. If you have any other questions, please leave them down in the comments below, and I will happily get back to you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. As always, my plant friends, let's keep growing together a greener world.